Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to do an ICO review again about this project called Iolite, and stay tuned to find out what is it about, how can it benefit you. But first of all, I want to say this project is something like EOS, Neo, and Ethereum. Like this platform that is out there right now, Ethereum, Neo, EOS, or whatsoever. People say that EOS is the Ethereum killer or whatsoever, and Neo is the second Ethereum because of their smart contract features. And of course, using their smart contract features, you have to learn some coding, let's say Python, JavaScript, or Solidity for Ethereum network to create a smart contract base. But Iolite is, I would say, Ethereum 3.0. And after that, previously there's a trend saying that EOS is the Ethereum killer, but honestly I think that Iolite is going to be the EOS and Ethereum and Neo killer. Why? Because normally when you're on the Ethereum network or the Neo network or EOS network that you want to create a smart contract or whatsoever, I do not know that I do not know if EOS need allow you to create smart contract or not, because I am not into EOS. So yeah, I will just use Ethereum and Neo as an example, that creating smart contract that you want to build for, let's say, ICO or whatsoever crowdfunding that you are going to do, or a transfer of ownership automated system on the blockchain, which provides full transparency. So what is Iolite about? Iolite is about alright, here, what are they solving? Blockchain and smart contract are powerful technologies which can drastically reduce business operation costs, increase efficiency, and expand operation capacity. However, the process of writing smart contract is lengthy, expensive, and risky, since the bug in the code can be substantial financial damage. Additional, only a handful of programmers have a niche of smart contract development. These factors combine into a barrel of entry for business seeking to implement the blockchain technology solution. Alright, so what does that mean? Meaning, let's say you're a company which want to head into the smart contract, head into the blockchain, the cryptocurrency space, using the blockchain technology to provide full transparency, and of course to kill some corruption in the company or whatsoever. So that if you want to go into this blockchain technology, you will need to have a good programmer, which is recognized and certified by many people, saying like the code that they audited and the code that they created, it has no bug and has no flaws, which because there's a code, there was an attack on Ethereum previously in the 2017 year, and I know that many people lose money because of that exploit that a black hat hacker found. And after that, of course, with the help of a white hat hacker, the code managed to get the bug managed to get fixed, and after that everybody funds was returned eventually, if I'm not wrong. So when that period of attack, I wasn't in the cryptocurrency space, but I heard news about it, and of course did some head into some research, and of course eventually found out that building a smart contract isn't like as easy as ABC, that you need experience, and of course not experience of 1 or 2 year. I would say maybe you need a 5 to 8 years of experience to create a perfect and non-exploitable smart contract. But on the Iolite platform, they are helping people without knowledge of all these programming language, C++, whatsoever, Java or Python or whatsoever. You can just use your own language, meaning you can create a smart contract out of it just by typing your spoken language, meaning you can just head over to the IDE platform. This is the place and environment for you to code your own smart contract on the Iolite platform. You can just simply just type in English. Let's say you want to type a string of code. You will say the address number 1 receive up to 5k contribution, and after that it is going to close, and after that distribute the tokens to all the contributor from the sender's address or whatsoever. So like, you do not need to know how to type the codes like let's say for Python, because Python is a widely used programming language. So you do not need to know how does the structure of Python works and all the codes and the syntax whatsoever to build this smart contract out. Instead, you can just use English English as a normal typing, just type in English plain words like let's say user A get $1 if contract receive $1,000. So yeah, this is how example is going to work. It's quite a lame example, but roughly that you know the idea that why is Iolite trying to solve and why is it trying to build out of it. And of course, Iolite is not an Ethereum ERC20 token. Instead, they are going to be Ethereum hard fork. I would say they are going to fork out of Ethereum and after that create their own Iolite platform. And after that, their symbol is going to be ILT. And the inflation model is similar to the one that the Ethereum network is using right now, will be implemented into their Iolite blockchain. So sending they do not have max supply, they do not have like a fixed supply of let's say like Bitcoin 21 million, they do not have it. Instead they have unlimited supply, but the inflation model is going to work be implemented using the Ethereum network, because Ethereum network whatever fees that let's say you want to transfer to Ethereum to address A to address from address A to address B, you are going to send it, and after that there's going to be something called gas, and the gas is going to be burned once the transaction has been sent. So it's a transaction fee. So this is to prevent inflation from happening, because there are miners going on, and after that the miners are going to generate and receive more and more Ethereum by the blocks being cleared, and after that the blocks reward of Ethereum is like 3 to 5 Ethereum. So 3 to 5 Ethereum is being generated let's say every 15 seconds in the Ethereum network. So like every 15 seconds there's going to be 5 to 3 Ethereum generated, and after that, to prevent the inflation for the value of the currency to crash down like the fiat currency right now, because fiat currency right now the US is keep printing and printing, and of course the value of USD is not valuable at all, because they have printed billions of dollars. That is causing inflation, and after that we do not want that to happen on the Iolite platform. So they are going to use the inflation model that the Ethereum is using. So whatever transaction fees that is going to be sent being used on the one transaction, it is going to be burnt away. Instead not like the Bitcoin network, because on the Bitcoin network the miners get rewarded 12.5 Bitcoin for the block reward and the transaction fee that is included in their block. So because they have a max supply, so there's not going to be any inflation implemented or whatsoever. So for Iolite, this is unlimited supply token or coin. It's a coin, yeah. So the inflation model must be implemented in order to sustain the value of the coin. So yeah, this is a rough explanation. So let's look at I think this is the pitch deck, or the one page. This is the pitch deck. Alright, so Iolite is a non-profitable organization that develops and promotes Iolite platform, a unique solution that rises above all languages barrier between a blockchain technology and the mainstream user. So I already explained, you can simply use your language. Let's say you are from India, and after that you do not know how to code JavaScript or whatsoever, but you want to head into the blockchain technology, you can use Tamil as your language to just type into the Iolite platform, the IDE, the environment where you code your smart contract. From there you can just type in Tamil, and after that from there it is going to convert the Tamil language into Solidity to make it a smart contract that is used on the platform. So it's somehow like a smart platform and a unique one. So let's go down. And what is the Iolite platform? Utilize blockchain and machine learning technology, receive text as an input in any language, in any programming language or natural language. Let's say English, you can code on the platform using English, Russia, Chinese, Tamil, whatsoever language that you are speaking right now. You can use that to code a smart contract out. If not, if you have some background on, like let's say Python, you can use Python and code your code out as well. Of course, using the programming language of Python or JavaScript or Solidity, you can of course excel, build the most used smart contract out there, because on this platform you can code out the smart contract, and after that, once the smart contract has been coded out, and it is going to be audited and people is gonna try it, and after that, if the smart contract is good enough, it's gonna be used by a lot of people. And of course, the author of this smart contract, meaning the developer of this smart contract, be it using using the programming language or plain language or English, you are able to receive rewards. And I'm going to explain how does the reward work in the further down the video. So what's the blockchain use case? For blockchain, you can use it as many as you want. The first one I will just say is crowdfunding, because many people use the blockchain technology to do crowdfunding like ICO, and after that you can do smart contract and some digital identity. Everything is over here. You can head over to the website and view this pitch deck and know more about it. So the blockchain challenges Iolite addresses. So increased blockchain usage and demand, because heading into the blockchain technology space, you need to have some programming language background, and after that, if you do not have it, you need to hire one, which is expensive as hell. So people would not really want to spend so much money into a new technology that has been created and do not know that this technology is it going to be sustainable or not, because they did not do enough research or whatsoever. So paying a full amount of, like, let's say 30,000 for a smart contract to be coded out, it is rather expensive. So businesses, corporation, industry do not want to head into this platform because they do not have knowledge about it, and it's brand new. Because beta version, I would say blockchain technology is on the beta version, so on the beta nobody will use it, and it is not widely adopted, and it is hard for entry. But Iolite is going to solve the problem by allowing users to just simply enter English, and you get a contract out of it. Smart contract, of course the smart contract must make sense or whatsoever. So enable professionals to interact with the machine language. So for me, I have some background of codings, so I know a bit of codings. But for a person that have no background about programming language or whatsoever, they can have fun in this platform trying to code let's say a simple code out, like maybe raise some fund for their non-profitable organization, or like YouTube channel like Patreon or something, like something similar to Patreon. Like they can receive fund, and after that, from there, after receiving the fund, they can give out some tokens of their own, and after that, from there they can exchange the token to be swapped for benefit or whatsoever, like a meetup session or whatsoever. I do not know, just a use case. So they are going to bring the smart contract into the mainstream business. So this is going to be a killer, I would say, this project. So how does Iolite solve the challenges? So the first thing is going to be removing the programming language barriers. Use the language that you already know. For me, I know English, I know Chinese, so I can use these two. So there's no need to learn new programming language, because let's say there's gonna be a new programming language coming out for Ethereum, and after that you are now using Python or Solidity to code a smart contract of Ethereum. So what if one day Ethereum decided to change the programming language that they are using, from Solidity to something like, let's say, whatsoever programming language? It is new, it is efficient, and after that easy to use, I would say, to build a smart contract. And after that, from there, you need to restart from level 1 again to study all the code one by one, and of course eventually mastering it in order to build out a smart contract. So for Iolite, is going to solve all this problem, because whatever language that you want to use for this smart contract, it is going to be you just type your plain language, English or Chinese, and after that, from there, it is going to code out the smart contract for you, and from there it is easier for you to develop and build your own smart contract. So you can use the professional tools that they provide. Install the blockchain plugin in professional integrated development environment, so it's the IDE. So use the programming environment that you are used to work with. So the use case, you can see here. You can pause the video here and have a look. I'm not going to explain it because it's going to be long. So alright, for the fast adaptation engine interactive learning sequence, this part I'm going to explain what does the FAE does, and after that some example for it. So it is a unique system by the Iolite platform, it is a system that learns from the user who creates the smart contract. So for example, it is like machine learning. So machine training. So from there, it uses the help of IDE, where the IDE is where you create your smart contract, and after that using the DAL system, I would say. Meaning, what's the DAL? DAL meaning you can just use your own language, Mandarin, Chinese, Russia, or whatsoever, to build this smart contract out. So let's say if you are writing a smart contract to close an auction when a certain price, maybe the certain price is 5,000. So when the 5,000 is reached, you will use the word close in your writing slash coding to build a smart contract. You might wonder, how does the FAE know whether to interpret close? Close meaning and, or how would I know if it's interpreted as an alternative meaning of close, which could mean near? So let's say you want to set it as close, and after that you do not know how does the system work. So the FAE is like a learning machine that you need to train the machine, and after that from there, over time, the machine will get smarter and smarter, and those input of words that you want to create from the smart contract, it is going to be more accurate, and it can predict what's the next line of code that you want to code out, so it is easier for the future. And of course, this is like teaching the machine whatever decision that you make. So like, let's say if you want to enter the code close, and after that your meaning is close, not near. So from there, this is what it meant by teaching the FAE system, this system. In the IDE, you might be writing your own contract. You will have visual indicators to let you know that there might be multiple interpreters, like close. Like let's say close, it could be like near, and, or whatsoever word that is has the same meaning as close. So it is going to indicate you which word that you really want to use. So you can, from that decision there, you can choose it. Let's say you want to put it as n, so close equals n for your code. So it is going to prompt you, if you type close, there's going to be something prompting you, let's say close and near, these three options. So once you click on any option, it is going to teaching the machine that, so this whole line of code, this whole bunch of smart contract, it means at this sentence it is gonna mean close equals n. So it's gonna learn, and after that from there, there's gonna be more and more smart contract being developed. So from there, this FAE system is going to learn from you as a coder, and after that, for the next user, if they are using it, it's going to be much more accurate and predictable. So after everything that you have done, so by making this choice, give me a second. So by making this choice, this is how the FAE learns. So yeah, you make the choice close and near or whatsoever. So after everything is done, and before publishing your smart contract, the Iolite platform also allow you to test your own smart contract to see if it's running your way. So you can test it before publishing it, and of course you do not want to make any errors, so you would like to test it multiple times, and maybe some of the words that you are trying to mean this, let's say close, maybe you want to mean it mean by n. So if you test the code, and after that this code is not running your way, so you head over and look back at all of the things that you type, and after that you may see this word close down there, but actually you meant like n or stop or whatsoever. So you can just change the word, and after that from there, the smart contract is going to change itself, and after you can test it until you can do multiple tests until it is the perfect one that you are finding. So yep, you can test it before publishing it. And after that, the one last point that is the interesting part, that once a perfect solution for the problem is found for the structure, that piece of code becomes the one and only use case for all whatever cases. So if somebody created a perfect bit structure, meaning why would I say bid structure? Because let's say if somebody want to bid for an auction for like $5,000, as I already mentioned earlier, they can code many multiples of bid categories or smart contract, and after that, until one day there's a bit in this category called bit, it is going to have lots of smart contract codes, and after that eventually there's going to be one perfect solution, meaning it's going to be the perfect one, meaning there's no error for it, and after that it's running smoothly, and that's what everybody wanted, and it's going to be the perfect solution for this bit category. So if the next user that want to create a bit contract, he may not be able to create the big smart contract, because there is already a perfect solution for this problem. So for this bit structure, so next time if somebody want to use the bit structure, this is going to be the first thing that this is going to be the first smart contract that prompt them, and after that they are going to use it. And of course this is a way to sense like copyright or whatsoever, so the developer will get a way more fee reward because more people will be using it. So let's come to this point of rewarding. So how does it work? So let me scroll down. Alright, as a contributor you can get compensated on approval codes. So what does that mean? So does that mean that if you code out this smart contract, and after people uses it, you get money? This scenario, it is alright, as a contributor I created this smart contract of a bit, and after that it is not a perfect one, let's say, and after that we have John and Mary that has coded out 2 smart contract in progress, but right now I myself have already released and published the code onto the Iolite platform. It is going to be the one and only bit contract out there, so people will use my bit contract to build their own smart contract and do their stuff, and after that eventually from there, the more people that are using my code, smart contract, the more the rewards I'm going to get. And how do I get a reward? It is not instantly, meaning you can create the smart contract out for free, meaning not like Ethereum. For Ethereum, if you want to create a smart contract and test it, you can head over to the testnet and do it, and if you want to do it on the official one, you need to have Ethereum to process it, and after that from there to build a smart contract out. But if the smart contract fail or whatsoever, you are wasting your money, your Ethereum. So but on Iolite platform, it is allowing users to create the smart contract code for free. So you can create this code for free, and after that eventually it get published, and after that, let's say Peter is coming from a company that want to use my bit contract, he's gonna pay me this code to like use my contract, and after that he's gonna pay a fee for it using the Iolite token, Iolite coin, and from there I will get paid, but not instantly, meaning once this code get executed by him, and it's gonna hit the blockchain, and after that from there the blockchain is gonna get mined by miners, and of course the Iolite platform allows you to mine it because it is a hard fork out of Ethereum, meaning everything that Ethereum has, they are using it but improving it as well. So there's gonna be mining going on, so you can mine Iolite tokens, Iolite coin I mean. So from there you can, Peter uses this code, and after that let's say it is being implemented in the block number 500. So once this block 500 has been cleared, and after that this block 500 has been cleared, there's going to be a miner reward, and after that the miners reward is going to be split among the contributor and the miners, and after that from there these two party, the miner that is doing the job to earn some Iolite token, I mean Iolite coin, so they can have, let's say 5 Iolite coin is being rewarded to this miner, and after that, let's say 20% of it is going to be the reward for contributor, me, as Peter used my code and it get executed and it has been mined by a miner at block 500, and from there I'm going to get a split of it, like how much do I place it at. As a contributor, I can place this smart contract as like, maybe let's say the block reward is like 10 Iolite token, and for me as a contributor, I want to price my own smart contract at, let's say, 3 Iolite token. So the reward, I guess the reward system is going to work like this: 10 Iolite is going to be base, and after that from there there's going to be additional 3 Iolite token, or they're going to use the reward as for the miner to, let's say 10, right? Where am I going? I'm getting myself confused. So let's say the block reward is 10 Iolite token, Iolite coin, and the miners clear the block, and the 10 Iolite token is going to be split among the miner and the contributor, meaning me, I set a price for it. Of course I will get paid, but not instantly when Peter use the code, but instead it's going to be executed and the miners clear the block and get rewarded as well. I'm going to get rewarded as well. So let's say 10, I set the price at 3, I'm going to get 3 and the miners get 7. I guess this is how it's going to work, but I do not know. But this is just from what I know and the information that I've dug out. So this is the milestone. Now we are at a private sales, and after that the POC at the 18th of February. Pre-sale start on 10 March, and TGE starts on 21 March, and the token ends on 14 April. Alright, so now we are at the middle of this stage, the token sales. So this is the O1. So yep, we are at the token sales right now. So you can grab some tokens by signing up under the link down below. You can just click on it and you can sign up. And of course, one tip, and after that is a freebie for you guys who are watching this video that has stayed from the start till now. This is a bonus for you guys. I have heard from them they are having an airdrop, meaning you can receive Iolite tokens for free just by simply signing up on their platform, and after that creating an account and verifying, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and this platform does not have KYC unless you are contributing more than $5,000. You have to submit a KYC document, and unfortunately for those in the United States, you can't join this platform because of the regulation and whatsoever. So if you want to join the airdrop, you can just simply head over to their website and sign up, and from there you can just be rewarded daily of 5 Iolite tokens, meaning every day there's going to be 5 Iolite tokens issued to your account. So you can just create your account, and after that just put it there, and you'll receive 5 Iolite without contribution, meaning you can just sign up an account and you can earn some airdrop for free. But of course, do not abuse the system, like signing up multiple accounts and after that receiving tons of coins, and after that eventually if they found out this is getting abused, they are going to eventually stop the airdrop and all the freebies is going to be gone. So do not be greedy, just receive 5 Iolite tokens and be happy about it, because who knows, maybe this is going to be the next Ethereum. It's going to be ranked second on the coin market cap, and we do not know. So alright, for the one pager, the tokens allocation, 30% is going to be for pre-sales, 35% is going to be on the ICO. So total of 65% of the token is going to get on sales, meaning people can get it for paying, if not like airdrop, if not whatsoever. So another 35% is a reserve, so it's going to be locked up, and I do not know how long, but it's not going to be touched because it's just a standard procedure for all those people that are doing ICO, creating their own coin. There's going to be a reserve for them to use it for further like future business, like business purchases or what. Maybe some industry is coming in and want to purchase big amount of Iolite token, they can purchase it from the foundation reserve, and after that of course at a cheaper price, and from there they can use the coin to build smart contract or buy smart contract or whatsoever. So for the fund, the lockup and vesting, 3-month vesting period on the bonus token only. So I do not know what it is, but I'm going to explain to you that the token sales, the price of the token, it is not it is compared with Ethereum. So for now it is a current of 25% bonus, changing in 8 days. So the minimum to contribute is 0.1 Ethereum, the maximum is 1,000, and of course don't forget that if you contribute more than $5,000, you have to do an KYC. So down here, will there be a KYC? Only contribution greater than 5,000 will require KYC. And yeah, so let's head back. So the Ethereum to Iolite rate is locked on daily basis at 12 AM UTC. So for now, right now the rate is 1 Ethereum to 225.11 Iolite. So on the dashboard you can see it. Alright, here as you can see today's exchange rate, 1 Ethereum is this, and I personally myself I really contributed 1 Ethereum, and of course I contributed when Ethereum was fairly like $500 or whatsoever, I do not know, but I contributed it when Ethereum was still at a point that is higher than now, of course. So as you can see, my balance of the Iolite token is 30,000. So yep, why do I contribute in this project? Because I believe that this project is going to be the killer of Ethereum, I would say. And of course 201 I think it's gonna be the year of people talking about Iolite being the EOS killer, Ethereum killer, Neo killer, or whatsoever. So I strongly believe in this project because it solved many problems of the industry. Like you can watch this video as the CEO talks about their project, and of course when I look at him talk, it is really I can feel that he doesn't give a fuck about the price of this the price of Iolite, because he's not in for the money. I would say he's just here to solve the problem that the industry is facing right now, to create a smart contract to have an entry on blockchain technology. So they are a non-profitable organization. I believe that this guy over here, he does not even care about the price of his token. Instead he want to change the use case and want to have a mass adoption in the blockchain technology. So he is a great guy, I would say. When the way he talks and present the project, it is, I would say, he's very cool. So yep, if you guys are interested in this project, use the link down below. I'm gonna list their Telegram group, their website, their white paper, their one pager in the description down below. So I hope you like this video, and I'm sorry for this long-winded talk about this Iolite project, because this project really, I see future in this project. That's why I invested. And after that, of course, this is an opportunity for you guys, and you will never know, maybe one Iolite will be worth like $50 or $100 like Neo. So like if you contributed like now, like me, I contributed one and I have 30,000 tokens. What if one token is like $100? I am going to have like 300,000. Yep, 300,000, or I do not know. If the price of it spike up high, you may be rich, just like overnight. Maybe today this token is gonna cost like 10 cents, and after that 6 months later this token costs like $100, and you're gonna be like, oh, why didn't I contributed when it's at the ICO stage, or bought it at 10 cents? This is what people always encounter in the cryptocurrency space. As for myself, Neo was at $10, I did not buy it, and after that now I bought it at $100, $120, and after that look at what's the price of Neo right now, $50, $60. I really lose half the value. But for me, I'm in for the long term, so I do not care about the price right now. So buying it right now, next year it will look like I became rich just by investing into this project. So investing 0.1 also can make you rich. So you never know, maybe this token is gonna 10x or 100x. So you will never know. Just like you can't predict the market. So investing into it is also nothing. You also have nothing to lose, because this project is not a lending platform. I would say it is a purely game changing and a project that want to change this industry, and of course help the name of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology to get mass adopted. And this is a really good project. And after that, eventually there's gonna be copies of this project, of this ICO. There's gonna be a multiple copy trying to suppress Iolite. And after that, I would say Iolite right now is the best. So yeah, end of this video. Hope you like this video. I'm not gonna talk anymore, so I'm gonna end the video right here. So leave a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to my channel, and turn on post notification for the next update or next ICO review. And of course, if you have any ICO or whatsoever project that you are interested in and you want me to review it, kindly comment it down below, and I will be looking at the comment down below, and after that reviewing it if I'm gonna do a review or whatsoever. So yep, thank you very much for watching. Peace.